Corpse Mania is a Shaw Brothers film. It is a horror film. The reason why I wanted to check out this movie, despite it not being a martial arts film, or not because the reason it's being a Shaw Brothers movie, but because it is a giallo film, which is really interesting. If you're unfamiliar, giallo is a subgenre of Italian crime thriller films that involve psychological slasher or crime thriller elements. So it's interesting to see another country have their attempt to do the same thing. And they're actually trying to do it. There's like a lot of interesting elements used from giallo, like a gloved killer. So this movie is about Lee Cheng-yuan. He is a necrophiliac who tries to mainly go after the prostitutes of a specific brothel, and he is able to buy up the contract of a sickly girl because he wants to wait for her to die. He rejects the doctor putting her in the hospital, and then he ends up hugging and laying next to the dead body. So he's a weirdo, and he gets arrested and put in an insane asylum. However, a month after he's released for good behavior, he's supposedly going after all of the prostitutes again, and he wants to do the whole necrophiliac thing again, so he starts going after them. So the detectives are trying to stop him despite him having, like, martial arts skill. So this movie is really interesting because it's such a weird film. Like, it starts with, like, literally a necrophiliac killer, and then them trying to stop him. The movie has lots of twists and turns, a lot of interesting characters like the brothel owner, and there's a really great murder mystery element all around the film, but it's also, like, Chinese, so it's pretty cool to see a murder mystery story done by another country. I'm also interested in, like, foreign film slashers too. I get a kick out of watching stuff like Cold Prey or High Tension, to see another country have their attempt at a slasher or a certain subgenre, like zombie movies or whatever. I love watching foreign film subgenre horror subgenres. So Corpse Mania was definitely an interesting film for sure. It definitely kept me on the edge of my seat. It definitely wasn't boring, and a lot of twists and turns and mystery. And they did a pretty good job for just trying to, mimic the giallo genre, but it's definitely a unique film that's definitely out there. So if you're into Shaw Brothers movies or horror, you should definitely check out this one. I give Corpse Mania a 6.5 out of 10.